Good morning and welcome to chapel at RJC High School. My name is David Epp, and today I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to continue with our RJC community celebration of our grade 12 students in the class of 2020. Today marks the beginning of our last week of school in the 2019-2020 school year, and each of us can feel that graduation is right around the corner. This is why over the course of the past number of weeks, grade 12 students here at school have been participating in annual traditions that mark the end of their high school journey. For example, grade 12 students have begun to carve their names into the red brick building. They've prepared prophecies that were buried and will be unearthed at their 10-year grad reunion. And they've planted a tree that will last as a symbol of their class's connection and rootedness here to the school, even as they grow and flourish during their life after high school. To continue marking this occasion of graduation today in our Alumni Chapel, we have several videos prepared by members of RJC's alumni community. These videos will help showcase the way in which a relationship with school continues even after graduation. After all, we know that an RJC student's graduation marks a transition from their time as students to part of RJC's global family of alumni. As well, Danelda Fast, RJC board member and alumni, will present each of the grade 12s with their annual gift that marks their entrance into this alumni community.
Congratulations to the 2020 grad class of RJC. I know this spring, and especially your grad, didn't turn out the way that you were probably hoping, but time might change how you view things. Not all of my most memorable times at RJC were the fun times or the good times. I remember the 165-kilometer bike trip from RJC to Waskesiu. It was supposed to take us 2 days there and 2 days back. But for reasons I won't go into, we got there in 1 day. I still remember the hateful winds and those stupid hills, the sunstroke, the numbness and pain so bad it was almost impossible to sit down. To this day, I still avoid biking, but if we get together as RJC friends who are on that trip, we still laugh about it. I also remember going to every RJC musical as a child, and then not making it into the musical. The 1 year I was a student there, my grade 12 year, I was absolutely devastated. Watching my friends at practice while I worked on the set was so hard. It doesn't seem to matter now though, because all we remember is being part of a great musical with an absolutely great set. Another good memory for me was looking out from the front of my church to seeing the church nearly half full of my RJC friends at my baptism and feeling so thankful for all of them. Finally, a funny kind of memory. Believe it or not, I let this friend, who lived across the hallway in the dorm, cut my hair for grad. I think it turned out okay, and we're still friends. And if you looked close, you might notice that that was Mia's mom. Anyways, it's still a good memory. So whether they were memories of funny, happy, or difficult times, I wouldn't have wanted to change any of them. They and the RJC friends who went through them with me are part of who I am. And boy, is your class going to have something historic to talk about years from now. Congratulations.
Greetings, graduating class of 2020. My name is Tammy Forrester, and I am a fellow alumni. Currently the RJC board chair, but more importantly, I am a 30-year graduate of Rostern Junior College this year, and I want to welcome all of you to our wonderful alumni community. This year, with it being my 30th reunion, many of us were looking forward to gathering and sharing in each other's lives again. Us, like you, are also not able to gather, although we recognize your story is clearly more important than ours. We are still disheartened by this reality as relationships with our fellow classmates continue on in so many special ways, and it would have been great to gather. Instead, I invited some of my fellow classmates, who I am still very closely connected to as fellow alumni welcome you to the community by sharing an anecdote, a story, or some of their most memorable moments of RJC 30 years ago. Firstly, from Louise Kozakowski, Jackson's mom, my friend and classmate. One of the best things about RJC was the dorm life. Where else could you spend 24 hours a day with your friends? We had 30 closets from which to choose our jumpers each morning. Although for the good ones, was there really such a thing? You had to book in advance. By far the best thing about RJC was lifelong friendships that were formed. Congratulations, class of 2020, and welcome to the alumni family. From Adrian Harder, Mason's mom, my friend and classmate. My favorite memories of RJC include the great trips with friends. I loved the ski trip to Whitefish, the canoe trip where the guys caught the same fish twice, and the road trips to Winnipeg and Vancouver for volleyball and girls chorus. 30 years later, I am still holidaying with friends from RJC. Included in this are also 2 other videos from Jackie Thiessen, Mia's mom, and Lorraine Harder, both dear friends and classmates. So from me, I just want to encourage you to remember the good times. The times where you connected with one person or a group of people and the unique community that is RJC. Your friendships will last a lifetime, even if the distance between you gets great. As a graduate of 2020, you will have a unique story to tell. But let the bonds you have and the friendships you have made be the story you share and create the memories you hold on to. All the best and welcome to the RJC alumni community.
I think some of my best memories of RJC aren't all the big things, although there sure were a lot of great times spent with friends doing the musical and putting together the yearbook and playing on sports teams. But I think it was the little times, the down times that were the best. Studying together and just hanging out together and going on lots of trips and spending downtime together really helped to build friendships that have lasted a really, really, really long time. So best wishes to the class of 2020, and I hope that you guys can experience the same kind of friendships as we have over the years.
Good morning. My name is Danelle DeFast, and I am a proud alumnus of 1979. Mother of 5 alumni, and I'm currently serving on the board of directors for RJC High School. In my hand, I'm holding a keychain with RJC on the front and Alumni 2020 engraved on the back. This keychain may appear small and insignificant, but it is symbolic of something much larger. By receiving this keychain, you have now joined an amazing legacy as an alumnus of Rosthern Junior College. On behalf of the RJC board and alumni all around the world, I am honored to gift this keychain to each one of our graduates in recognition of their graduation and as a reminder of this legacy. I would like to present a keychain to each of the following RJC graduates of 2020. Luisa Malega, James Best, Laura Blumrich, Tu Bopa, Megan Brendel, Jolie Brockman, Jenna Bereniak, Shay Case Glubeni, Fernanda Cervantes Fuentes, Rima Daliani, Kilo de la Garza Gonzalez, Jasmine Epp, Mackenzie Erickson Lemag, Oricia Gaudet, Vince Gaudet, Kate Hansen, Annie Tu, Jackson Kozakowski, Rosa Kua, Ian Lepke, Nitu Mall, Michael Eng, Shay Nordmarken Kowalski, Andres Peranus, Robert Roth, Mackenzie Rudolph, Kylie Workington, and Micah Wood. We hope you cherish these keychains and think about RJC and all the wonderful times you had here. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for chapel this morning. Thank you, Tammy, Jackie, Lorraine, and Denelda, for providing these videos that speak to your ongoing relationship with the school and for the memories that you made while you were here as students. Grade 12s, thank you for the kinds of contributions that you have made that have enriched and enlivened our community this year. We appreciate you very much and hope that over the course of this week, you feel that strong sense of connection and support from your entire RJC family. I invite everyone who's watching to join us this Sunday, June 21, for our baccalaureate and graduation exercises programs. These two services will be broadcast over the internet and can be found at our website, rjc.sk.ca. Now, as we bring this chapel to a close, we give thanks for the year it's been and offer this as a prayer for each of us and, in particular, our grade 12 students as they prepare for their last week of school, heading into the celebration of graduation. Please pray with me. Now may the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen.